Today I'm traveling southbound on my way to Lake Simcoe. We're doing an overnight ice fishing trip, meeting up with my buddy Martin. Started off this morning with minus 40 degrees Celsius. It's warmed up a little bit. Looking forward to getting out on the ice, so here we go. Well, I just hooked a nice little perch and I'm marking a bunch. You can actually sight fish them. The lake is so clear. There's one. Trying to shoot a video. Just hammering them. Oh yeah. Got one, and I'm marking another one, so let's get some more. Oh, that sucked. I just finished running like a kilometer down the lake after my bucket because the wind decided to take it for a stroll. So, alright, I'm gonna add a hole right here, 2 holes. guess we're doing it. Pretty cool that I can sight fish in here. Just had a nice mark. I still have them on. Oh, there he is. Yep. So basically, using a rattle bait on my main jigging rod here, and then I got a tungsten with a minnow on it. It's gonna be my first overnight ice fishing experience this year with pop-up, and should be interesting. I think I kind of got most of the things dialed down. Everything isn't quite efficient, so I already know what I'd do differently next time. I am curious about how my sleeping setup is going to be once I decide to set that up, but overall the heater is doing really well, and I mean I caught a few fish already, so that's fun. Today's getting a little bit milder. I think I started off the day, I couldn't even start my truck. It was like minus 36, feels like minus 40. I had to jump my truck to get started, and I drove 3 hours south. It's about 13 degrees, and I think the low is gonna be like minus 10 overnight. The wind is pretty brutal though, I must say, so we're gonna see how that is. We're gonna do some catch and cook. I brought some catch and cook batter. We're gonna fry those perch up later for dinner. So yeah, we're gonna spend the night on Lake Simcoe doing some ice fishing and some ice camping. I think I've brought everything I need to survive the night. We'll see. Gonna take you along for the journey. Thank you, Martin, for inviting me along. This is gonna be some fun. You can see Martin's over there set up in his otter shack, his pop-up shack. Matt and Jake, they're set up in the Eskimo. They got a nice little setup there too. Alright, so basically I'm all settled in here. Just to give you a little tour, I'm using the Clam flip over hut, 2-person hut, DIY power pack, running my Vever diesel heater, got the heat output here coming through the door. I extended the wires to the controller so I can control the heater on the inside, and I'm doing something a little different. I got the heater intake coming through the hut here at the other kind of window door thing, side entrance thing, so that I'm kind of recirculating the air that you know, the heater's already heating, so it doesn't have to run as hard. And I can honestly say it's nice and comfortable. I'm in here in my sweater, and that should be good for tonight. The insulated hut definitely makes a difference. It is pretty windy today, and I think I would be running that thing on high if I was running my uninsulated hut. So thankful that I have this thing today. Got my camping cot that I picked up at Canadian Tire on my way here, because I realized that my other camping cot doesn't clear the side wall of the sleigh, and essentially what I want to do is set up my cot here. Like I'll move the chair over, and then I'll have one leg of the cot in the sleigh, and then basically I'll have this nice spot here so I can sit here and kind of jig all night. But I'm not gonna do that now because basically that's my only door right now, because I'm using this door to hold the heater vent. So that's kind of the drawback, as I still haven't quite figured out how to set this up yet. Again, this is my first time setting this up in the flip over, and honestly I can say this is pretty comfortable. So you know, the fact that I'll just have to set that up before bed is not a big deal, and I'll do that later tonight. So got my Deeper Chirp Plus 2 set up there, running on the phone. The water's insanely clear, which is really cool, because I've basically been sight fishing, and I already got 3 perch there on the board, so we're going to do a little bit of fish fry. So yeah, should be a good little evening. Stay tuned.
What happened there, bud?
Wow,
Yo,
good
jumbo.
job, buddy.
Yeah. Thank you, and thank you.
That's really good.
This guy playing him.
Okay, so a little recap. Been fishing at Buddy's hut around the corner there. We got a good dozen, really. I got fish on still. It's about 11 o'clock at night. Got the cot set up. I'm gonna put my sleeping bag and stuff here. And it'll be comfortable to sleep tonight. It is a comfortable 15 degrees in here on low. As I'm speaking here, I just see on my screen a fish came up. I already missed a few. You know, oh, there's one coming up. Look at that. Will I land it? I don't know. We'll see. See if the night bite is active on Lake Simcoe. Marking tons of fish. It's a bit distracting, to be honest, now that I got my bed all set up, nice and cozy. Alright, I'm basically settling for the night and I got a fish biting. I don't know if I'm gonna get him or not. It doesn't feel too big. Oh. What is it? There we go. Midnight bite. Just got this little guy. Back. Go down the hole there. The fish are just on. Like I just threw one back, little one. But man, if you're watching this screen, it is insane. Look at all those marks. About 1 in the morning now. A little past 1. The fish keep coming. Like they're just one after the other. And just as I'm talking here, I can see them on my screen just shooting up for my bait. Just been little perch, and I gotta kind of realize that I gotta go to bed some point. So yeah, I have my bed all set up here, and I'm gonna go to bed. So have a good night, and I'll see you in the morning.
Psych!
Well, this is definitely the perch hole, because this is like my 20th perch that I've pulled through the hole, just kind of sitting here trying to go to bed, but they're just distracting me, and it's kind of addicting just being able to pull them up left, right, and center. Good morning. Oh, the night was going off good until I woke up at 4 in the morning and seen my heater turn off because I ran out of fuel, so I had to run back to the truck just now, go grab more fuel. So it was a little bit of a cold morning. I'm gonna go lay down. Let's get a little bit more sleep. But heater's back up and running. And yeah, other than that, we're comfortable. Everything packed up and ready to call it a day. That was a lot of fun. Thank you, Martin, for inviting me out this weekend, and yeah, till next time.